Good evening, y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all about moving with God, not going against the grain, not, leaning on your own understanding and all of that stuff. So, um, when I, whenever God was delivering me and He was pulling me out of bondage and He was pulling me out of the world and pulling me out of all the stuff that I had got caught up in, there was a little bit of resistance within me because it was some areas in life that He was wanting to take me, as far as my spiritual walk and in my gifts and things like that, that I was afraid to step into, so there was things that I had to let go of in order for me to actually follow God and trust God through this process. Even the process of seeing repetitive numbers, through going to jail, through all of that I talked to you guys about, all of that was a byproduct of Him pulling me in the right direction. And I had certain levels of resistance in some of it, but not in all of it. But once I stopped resisting, once I let go and let God do the things that He was wanting to do for me, that's when I could actually walk closer to Him, because I wasn't walking behind Him and falling behind. I was actually close to Him. That way I could actually step into the things that He was trying to get me to do, and the woman that He was trying to get me to become while walking with Him. Okay. So I remember this time that somebody came on on my channel. This is when I first started the channel or something like that. Um it was probably a year in, maybe some months in, and the person was like, I can't tell what side that you are on. They said they can't tell what side I was on. So I'm like, okay, I didn't go back and forth with them because I wasn't about to do that. And they was like, I'm subscribing, and I was like, God bless you, have a good one. Because for one, if you cannot tell after all these videos what side I'm on, and even the videos I had during that time spoke volumes about what side that I'm actually on. If you can't see that, you need deliverance. For real. You need deliverance. You need to get closer with God, because ain't nothing about me or this channel say that I'm on the dark side. I don't know what it come from. And if I'm walking close to God and you still can't see it, that's not my fault. Okay? That's not my fault. You can really tell when people are walking close to God, because they definitely do have a certain demeanor about themselves, a certain glow about themselves. The way that they speak is going to be different. They just going to stand out in a different kind of way. And most people don't stand out that well. Sorry. I'm going to call you back. I'm going to call you right back. Most people don't really stand out in the beginning because God is doing a certain work in them first before putting them out there. And I feel like that's a part of what I'm going through too, right now to this day. Certain parts about my walk, God is not finna plummet me up there yet, because it's some stuff that I have to complete first before we get to that section of life. Now, if God moves in a certain area, I have to follow Him in that area. If I'm behind, I'm not going to get it, okay? I'm not going to reach what He's trying to get me to get. But if I move when He moves, see, if He move in the area of writing music, which is something that I actually love to do too, that I haven't got into yet. If He move in that area, I'm going to have to go over there, because it's something over there that He has for me that's going to jumpstart that one of these old days. I already know it. Because it's as God's people, we all have certain things that we are just absolutely good at. And if not, if we're rusty in a certain area, He'll actually get us back on track in that area too. But whenever God moves, you move with Him. Don't go against the grain. That's what causes traction, and friction whenever you do that. But whenever God places you in a certain space, in a certain situation, He's there. And He'll help you by getting you to maneuver with Him whenever He moves around. Now, if I would have went against everything that He was trying to show me, I wouldn't have been able to unlock certain portions of Keisha, of who I am. And I'm still learning who I am today. I wouldn't have been able to unlock versions of myself, and I wouldn't have been able to unlock levels of my healing because I'd have been behind, you know. I'd have been behind, or I'd have been going to the left when God was over here to the right. So you have to move with God. If he moves you in the area of, like I said, numbers and all of that, look into that, but let God guide you in that area. Some people just naturally know what that stuff means, but I'm one of them in a certain area, but it does depend on your very own spirit, okay? And would y'all believe that 53% of the people that watch me not even subscribe to my channel? 53%, that's over half of the people, y'all. So if y'all wondering, I just want to let y'all know that. And hey, it is what it is. But subscribe to the channel so that you guys can actually be a part of what's going on. Even when I don't know what's going on, y'all can be a part of God's divine mission over here. So move with God. Don't go against the grain. Don't cause friction. A lot of times it's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable, but once you get there and you're planted, you'll be fine, and you'll see why you're there, and you'll be happy that you moved in that area. If you're going to feel it, it's going to be a pulling on your soul or pulling on your spirit for you to move and go in this area. And then when you're in that area, you'll start to thrive and get knowledge and wisdom and understanding. When you're in that spot, that's how you know you're in the right spot. You'll start getting all types of revelation and everything else. You know, every time I move, when God give me to move, I gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I love that. That's one of my favorite gifts from God. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. When I move with him, he blessed me, okay? So I just wanted to let you guys know that today. I hope you all have a blessed day. I got to go eat me a salad or something. I love y'all. Bye.